their opponent after that. Burn X Flash is gonna be looking for their XP laner against the Bruno. Maybe Yu Zhong. Um, that's the
Jean?
only
No,
hero
no,
that I
it's
can think
not
of.
that good. I mean, Alien is the
Okay.
good player on the Xborg, and if Xborg is
Right.
good, I
You're
think
right.
Yuzhong cannot prevail on the lane
Yeah.
unless Xborg makes mistakes
Yeah.
only in this thing. Oh,
Oh,
oh, this one is interesting. Phobius, a lot of jumps here,
of
but
course.
uh, I mean, he's not that good that he used to be, not dealing that high damage with his ultimate. But we'll see. I like the pick. I like the pick. And
Yeah.
interesting as
So
well. And Baratz can actually counter Nolan quite badly if he hits his with his Detona's Welcome.
yeah. So the idea for the Phobius obviously is to counter the Nolan, which we know is a direct counter because the dashes and you always have access to the Nolan. So obviously that's a good thing. But we'll see if this will be successful. Like you said, Phobius is not as strong as it used to be. But in I would say the right conditions, yeah, sure. Maybe this could be a an opening for them.
Yeah, and we're going to game number 2. Potential match point here for Fireflax. And game starts from the mid lane. As usual, Ruby is a roamer. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Being slightly pressured on the mid lane by the Rafaela and Vixana, rotating
Yeah.
towards X-Plane yet again.
You can see that X-Borg going up against Phobius. I mean, the Phobius will have a good time in the clashes, but against X-Borg, I think I'm gonna give it to the X-Borg. You have the Brave Smite, you have a lot of staying power in that lane. Phobius can do anything to you as the X-Borg, so I think this is still a very good lane for Alien.
Yeah. I think Fovius not gonna like lose it, but he's not gonna win it. He's gonna kind of,
Yeah, you're right.
I guess, lose it on the tempo. Oh, it was the ultimate probably used right
Yeah.
away and tried to pick up the Ruby here for potential pressure, but not gonna happen.
Great, great understanding coming out from Apex 47. As you saw, he immediately flickered because he knew that Rindo can just pop the ultimate, and he survives that. Nolan is having a decent time farming. Gonna be
Oh,
going,
he's now going. He might lose his
yeah,
stacks now. If just Apex just went a little bit back and
yeah,
but no.
but no, indeed. However, this is Rafaela Barrett's very strong when it comes to neutral objectives. The staying power of Burnix Flash is actually really high right now. So that's definitely the advantage they have. But Alien, look at him behind enemy lines, pops
Ooh.
the ultimate, not even waiting for the stacks. And that means that Tienzi will secure the turtle. That's just a zoning last insanity. They want to go for Tienzi this time. I'm your ATM. Not much mana, gets out. And the Fireflux snatches the turtle, I mean.
Yeah, nice, very good played. I would like to see the replay of that because it seemed like they popped almost all Firaga during last Insanity and kind of stopped and just ran away, which is the mistake. So, but it might be they don't have absolutely no resources to proc it, but you really want to like proc it during the mid. Oh, meanwhile, Rafaela get wildly picked on the picked on the top lane.
Wow. Wow, that was quick that we saw from Flux Esports, now leading again in early stages of the game. Burnix Flash, like I said, their draft is winnable, I would say, but it's gonna be tricky. Rindo wants to go for the top lane, but obviously no follow-up, so he just wants to take this scaled lizard. But Apex 47 is stopping him from doing so.
Yeah, Baraz is playing so aggressive, but actually on a gold chart, they 1k gold have 1k gold deficit already, and there's 30 seconds for the turtle, but the top lane probably is going to get pressured by the burn, and that's exactly what they should do to maximize the Barat's potential here, because late game Barat's not gonna do that much that he can do now.
Yeah. The Flux Esports is holding on to this small lead, but very substantial in the early stages. TNZ looks at the purple buff and actually spots out where Burnix Flash is. Might just go for his own purple, which means that the turtle, for the second turtle, will be great for Burnix Flash. Flux are just gonna forgo this. Unless, okay, so TNZ with the Heptaseas, they want to fight this. They still want to fight. Vexana with the ultimate. That's the Ruby ultimate as well. TNZ reaches and takes the turtle. They get a kill as well onto Rindo. It comes to Phobius. Demonic Force activated, but no damage for now. Apex 47 actually attracts I'm Your ATM. And I'm Your ATM didn't have enough mana to continuously pop the ultimate. And that means that Flux Esports again wins the neutral objective.
Yeah, yet again, but like Burnix Flash kind of didn't realize. Nice pickup on Rafaela yet again on a red buff of the enemy. Burnix Flash kind of didn't realize that Nolan is on the purple buff and he's farming his purple buff and he's not on the turtle, so they kind of should rush this turtle and yeah, and they was taking it slowly, which required which opened the window for Alien to come here and spin his ultimate, and Nolan is there, so yeah, I don't know, they taking it slowly, but should they?
A lot of gold advantage now for Flux in the early stages, and I wish I knew the answer to that question is, should they be playing this in a different pace? But unfortunately, Burnix Flash will have to suffer this. Okay, they want to go for I'm Your ATM, commits the flicker for now. The turtle coming up soon, that's 20 seconds. Rindo finds TNZ. And that is actually retribution coming out from Rindo. And all of a sudden, Owl is here. They want to push. It's not going to be enough. For now, though, Daytona's Welcome connects on to Apex 47. Very tanky at this point, but eventually goes down. Not much at the expense of Burnix Flash.
Yeah, this finally turtle might come for burn here, third turtle, but I'm kind of surprised. Last Insanity was used just to run away, but still decided, just like last game, went aggressively on exploding on 3 people, but result in almost nothing. Nolan goes in just to finish off Rafaela yet again, low HP, Barat's 1k HP going into the base, using his retribution just to slow down, and good dragging Nana into the turret range with forced both passive and the flicker, which is good from one side, but meanwhile turtle being farmed as well.
You see that the timing, like after the retribution, the turtle, Rosa had extra shields, and look at that snag kill. VJ out, not even able to use the skill. That's Insanity onto the left side, while Demonic Force onto the right side. It's gonna be Flux Esports claiming 1 kill onto KLVJ, as well as the turtle. So, well, there's a bonus skill, no flicker for ATM.
Snowball seemed like he's snowballed out of control. TNZ using Nolan is insanely aggressive, and the welcome here on the Ruby, followed by the Rafaela's baptism, but not resulted anything. Cloud damage is just enough. Sorry, Ruby's counter-attack, but.
Last Insanity used, that burst coming out from TNZ. They will be able to catch Alien. No, the flicker to the left side! And that means that Flux will get away with murder. Rindo out, they take the turret as well. And they're staying in here. Astro's Eye just fending off Flux. But that is a lot of advantage that Flux Esports are able to get.
Yeah, the Flux is doing like showing the burn, like how they should treat the objective on the last game. Like they should go much more aggressively, and that's exactly what Flux is doing. They just jump with Last Insanity right under turret just to zone out the enemies and let your team farm the objective. That's exactly what you should do. I just had a question on the mid lane. Why Vexana used her ultimate just trying to push the mid lane? This is like, I'm not sure you should do that in this kind of matchups when you have a lot of enemies around you. You kind of want to use it for more like damage on the enemies and trying to win it instead of just summoning 0.5 version of the Lord.
Oh, look at that. They want to go in. They're actually forcing Burnix Flash to retreat, but in comes Daytona's Welcome. But that's just a bait. They will Apex 47 will try and run away. That's just the Ruby. And look at the defense. Letting do it is going to be popped. Apex 47 down. Sunshine is low, but it's safe for now. Owl now compromised to the backlines. They might go with the last insanity round 2. The burst is there. Kill VJ, the only one left, but not for long. That's a wipeout. Fireflux wipes the floor with Burning Flashes.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when you are in this position as a Barats, when you ult, you become a stationary target and you get immediately bursted down, you know you're in a bad spot. Like, you ult into the Ruby under the second turret and being just obliterated by Nolan and the rest of the, like, splash AoE damage, that's a bad thing. Now you can't even ult properly with the Barats.
Whew. Scary, scary stuff that we're seeing from Flux Esports. They're so decisive. And they got the Lord just like that, even under the turret of Burnix Flash. They knew that they have immense amount of gold over Burnix Flash, and that's why they had the green light to actually go for that. And because Alien's ultimate is very low cooldown, look at him just destroy Burnix Flash, tick them down. Now manning the front lines. Holy Defense activated up top. While into the mid lane, they took the turret already. And this is the Lord.
Going under third turret, working on last insanity proc just like last time, just to zone out the enemy is absolutely the right thing to do in order to have more pressure on the objective. Bottom lane already fallen, which means Mega Minions going to go for the bot lane. Top lane being pressured as well, but not that much as a bot lane. And seems like Fireflux gonna retreat and enjoy just enemy buffs here.
Yeah. Be satisfied with that. Gonna be taking the inhibitor down the bottom lane. So this is such a massive lead already that Fireflux has. Gonna be looking at the items for now. 9.9k compared to 5k. That's the jungler difference is a sum total of 2 items.
Oh,
that's how massive
how do you tank
is.
that?
Seems impossible. You're gonna have to wait for
no
18
wind.
minutes.
No wind of nature on Claude as well, and might be bursted down, to say the least, by just one touch of Nolan and Bruno.
Yeah. High potential for that to happen. They're just waiting for now. They have nothing else to do. They're recalling when they're not seen, by the way.
I mean,
so
they
the viewers
have
can see that.
They have things to do. It means they are already thinks they won the game, and they should claim the top jungle here to not let enemy go out and farm even something. But they decided to like go back, but I don't think they're gonna be punished for that. But still,
Yeah,
there's always stuff to do on the Land of Dawn.
Yeah. That's right. And that stuff might be the purple buff that if you're looking at Fireflux Esports, that might be their target. You're seeing them set up this bush. And then Rindo just can't even look at that purple buff for now. Oh, he's gonna step in. This is crucial. But then Fireflux says, okay, we don't need that purple buff anymore. Let's just go for the Lord. Look at how quickly they're taking it as well.
Yeah.
So
Nolan
fast.
is just spamming every bit of damage he has. Nolan, I mean, Lord gonna spawn in 20 seconds. That's Nolan probably gonna farm the jungle here and prepare themselves for final attack here. Going for double minion, then go for purple and probably on the top lane where Fireflux already waiting here.
Yeah. Slowly. A slow, steady push from Fireflux. Scary. It's very, very scary. Up top, they're pushing the lane. Bottom lane, there is the Lord that was on his lonesome. Good so-called teamwork. And Astro side, there's a lot of displacement from Burnix Flash. Fat minion of waves up top, as well as the bottom. And this is going to be a crucial push. Rindo doesn't have the proper amount of stacks for now. They're gonna take out the Vexana ultimate like a boss, as easily as that, and they are able to push the turret up top.
Yeah, and meanwhile on the bot lane, Lord is already on the base being farmed by the Claude here, and all of minions are farmed. Mid lane minions coming into mid lane, and Bruno already started working. Baraz here trying to use his second skill on the Bruno, but not gonna happen. All inhibitor turrets fallen. I'm offended, plus flicker initiation, plus last insanity on the Fovius here. Fovius dies already, not even able to use his own ultimate. Minions spawned and being farmed. It's a crystal game. Gonna be 3 hit on Vixana by Bruno, already fallen, and the Ballista low HP is still available for Firefox to push the crystal, and the 4 people dead, and it's gonna be the game number 2.
That is Flux Esports with 2 back-to-back dominating games to sweep Burn X Flash in a snap, in a flash. They're all gone, and Flux are they just came out to play War Barbie. They just showed us how dominant they can be in the Land of Dawn.
Yeah, they truly are. They deserve this victory because they just showed the class here, and they just better players in this game. I mean, this best of 3.
Yeah. Game 1 was definitely also a draft issue, an early game issue for the side of Burnix Flash. But this game number 2, it was quite tricky because it's definitely winnable on their side, but it's just that a lot of disasters happened after one another, and then they couldn't recover afterwards. We could see through the highlights what happened. The first turtle of the game is very important, as and the second as well, as Tianzi secures that even when